First chapter in our syllabus, that is living world and classification of microbes. Living world means sajiv सृष्टी and classification of microbes means सूक्ष्म जीवांचे वर्गीकरण. In our surroundings presents plants and animals, म्हणजेच आपल्या सभोवताली असलेले प्राणी व वनस्पती हे झालं आपली सजीव सृष्टी. means that is our living world. And classification of microbes in presents phylum, group, firstly kingdom. In kingdom, phylum, group, class, subclass, species, genus are present. That is called hierarchy for classification of microbes. Then second is microorganisms are firstly introduced or their system, that is called as nomenclature, and this is binomial nomenclature. Who is invented? That is, this scientist name is Carl Linnaeus. Carl Linnaeus invented the binomial system of nomenclature. Then our main topic is biodiversity and need of classification. In biodiversity, here classification, many types of groups you are studied in last standard. So last standard we learn about that many differences. Many differences are observed in the organisms of same species in adapting. You are studied in last standard. There is with the biodiversity. And what is need? So need is, in our surroundings various species are found in land, in sea water. So the need is created for purpose division of groups and subgroups. That is called, this process of dividing process, that is called living organisms into groups and subgroups, is called biological classification. For this, the Robert Whittaker considered a following criteria in first property, or that is called first criteria, that is complexity of cell structure. Second, complexity of organisms. Third, mode of nutrition. Fourth, life cycle. And fifth, phylogenetic relationship. In first, complexity of cell structure, that is prokaryotic and eukaryotic. In complexity of organisms, unicellular or multicellular, एकपेशीय किंवा बहुपेशीय. Third one is mode of nutrition. Plants. First plants, second fungi, third animals. So plants are autotrophic. In that their process present photosynthesis. So that is called photosynthetic organism. Then fungi, saprophytic. In saprophytic, absorption from dead organisms. Then third, animals, heterotrophic and ingestive. Heterotrophic means fourth, lifestyle. In lifestyle, plants, animals and fungi. The three types are involved, but their lifestyle is different. In plants, producers, animals, they are consumers, and fungi, it is decomposers. Then fifth one is phylogenetic relationship. Here prokaryote to eukaryote and unicellular to multicellular. They are a fifth criteria. It introduced by Robert Whittaker's. Next we are see that five kingdom system of classification. Here living organisms, they are divided into two groups. First one is prokaryotes and second one is eukaryotes. Prokaryotes are unicellular and eukaryotes are unicellular and multicellular. In prokaryotes, the first kingdom is Monera. In eukaryotes, in unicellular, the second kingdom is Protista. And in multicellular, here divided into three kingdoms. That one is, third kingdom is fungi, fourth kingdom is plant, and fifth kingdom is animal. And then we take the drop and tightly it with cover slip and then observe in under microscope. That time here we see Monera. In Monera group, for example, Salmonella typhi, then Streptococcus, then Streptococcus aureus, then Lactobacilli bacteria are from. So the characteristics of Monera group, the first property is all the organisms are unicellular. Then second, they may be autotrophic or heterotrophic. Then third characteristics is these are prokaryotic cells without distinct nucleus or cell organelles. Our second kingdom is Protista. Their characteristics. First characteristics is Protista are single cell organisms with well-defined nucleus enclosed in a nuclear membrane. Then second one is they are pseudopodia or hair-like cilia or whip-like flagella for locomotion. And third one is in autotrophs and heterotrophs. They are, for example, in autotrophs, Euglena volvax contain chloroplast, and in heterotrophs, for example, amoeba and paramecium. Protista group, these microorganisms are found in pond water. So we take a drop of pond water, then prepare a slide, then under microorganism, then this observation slide in under microscope. Then here the microorganisms, you will find some motile microbes with irregular shape, and therefore this example is amoeba or parameciums. Third kingdom is fungi. They are found in a moist piece of bread or bakery. Then first of all we see here characteristics. First characteristic is these are non-green eukaryotic heterotrophic organisms. Second, most of them are saprotrophs. So they feed upon decaying organic matter. Third characteristic is their cell wall is made up of tough and complex sugar called chitin. Fourth topic is some fungi are thread-like and many nuclei are present in the cytoplasm. Then fifth point here represents examples. For example, fungi is Baccharis, then Aspergillus. In Aspergillus, fungus and corn, they are example. Then Penicillium, then mushroom. These are examples of a fungi group.